So is it hot enough for you down here?
Hey, I'm from Sarasota, so I love this heat. I miss the breeze. I do miss the breeze, but it's better hot than cold. That's for sure. It's easy to get guys when it's hot.
How much of an adjustment has it been for you coming into, now a coaching role?
I was fortunate. I was born into a coach's family. Saw a lot of good things. I played for a number of coaches that taught me a lot of things, good and bad. So the coaching part of it, it's good to get back on the field. The evaluation part of it, with the Giants for 11 years, I did a lot of international work when the guys would have come in from the different islands into Florida during the winter. So the ability to get that under my belt has helped the process move smoothly here with evaluating young players.
Are you excited for that role to get back to coaching and away
Yeah,
from
you know what? I mean, it's great talking hitting, it's great talking catching, it's great talking baseball, but it's also great being able to make a difference every day in young men's lives. And the baseball part of it's outstanding. Obviously, it's Florida State, but to be able to maybe make a change every day, help progress the progression of becoming men is outstanding. Something I really missed.
Obviously, coaching at a school like Florida State's a great opportunity for anybody. Sure. But is it somebody who already liked Florida State and is a Florida State guy? How special is it to?
It's special. My dad graduated from here. We've been season ticket holders for football since I can remember. So being able to get up here and put the garnet and gold on every day is really special. And I love life. I love waking up every morning. I have goals every morning in life, and now I get to do it in the garnet and gold, which is really special.
You almost feel like one of the players when you got all that team issue stuff the first time.
Yeah, it was pretty good seeing my locker with all that garnet and gold hanging up there, my number on it and my name. It was a special moment. It was a special moment for my family. There's a spot in my heart for Florida State and my family. And my youngest sister lives up here. She works up here. She's made this home, and now to be able to do it as a quote-unquote job is special with your number and name on the back of the jersey. That goes a long way.
With having a familiarity of the roster and then stepping in and seeing it up close and personal, just what's kind of your first impression of the guys you get to work with?
The evaluation process as a scout afforded me the opportunity to know this roster. As you said, when you get down on field level with them, they're a lot stronger and more physical than I thought. It's a different view when you're face to face. Or I should say, some of them chest to face, but they're more physical. Their personalities, their work ethic. It's been a very pleasant surprise for me, because when we're sitting in that other job, when you're sitting on the other side of the fence, you're running numbers, you're running video, you're evaluating, but a lot of times, especially as a cross checker like I was, you didn't get the opportunity to go face to face with these guys. So it's been great getting to know their personalities and how they go about their business every day.
How I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You got to see Florida State's, hitting philosophy on
Absolutely.
the other side. Yeah, how are things changing, with you in charge now of that?
I'm not actually in charge. Coach Martin's still the hitting coach. I will say that the philosophy, I don't want to say that there's not a change. There's an addition. Coach Martin has made it clear. I think all of you were probably at that opening press conference. That inner third, we're attack mode, and these guys are going in attack mode, and it's not a change. I think the ultimate goal is there's been a lot of success here. There really has. I mean, you look at the numbers as a former scout, look at the success that Florida State hitters had when they came out of here in pro ball. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty impressive. So I think the ultimate goal is, in helping with the hitters, is to add to that success and take that next step. I mean, the simple reality is win a championship. I mean, that's what we're here for.
I'm guessing he didn't just call you after he got the job. I'm sure through the years he's talked to you about, hey, would you ever be interested?
No. I mean, we had a great relationship over the years. I've always believed in, obviously as a Florida State fan, I've always, been up here for football games, but I've always believed in the process and how they went about their process here. And there wasn't any conversation prior to. There's a mutual respect. He tried to let me know what was going on with players when I was doing my job, and I tried to let him know what was going on with his commits and signees when I was doing my job. I was sitting in Bradenton watching the top 40 players at IMG, and I got a phone call from him after he got, kind of sent out on the wire that he was expected to be named the head coach, and I got a call, and it moved from there. But there was never really any conversations. He knew that at some point I'd always want to get back into coaching, but you know, I love the San Francisco Giants. I love the people I worked with. It wasn't something I was just going to jump onto. It had to be the right fit, and I was fortunate, one, the university, but also, two, the relationship that I had with Coach Martin Jr.
One of,
Two more here from Mike.
Go ahead.
one of the things he mentioned was just the idea, getting somebody with a scouting background.
Sure.
Is the depth of relationships that you would have in
Sure.
high schools and youth leagues. I mean, like, what's the earliest level you would be looking at guys as they were coming up?
Well, when I was in scouting, we focused quite a bit on the present. So, you know, for the 2019 draft, we were focusing, starting that summer before the 19 draft, we were focusing on the 19 graduates. With the way baseball is in the Southeast especially, I was fortunate enough to run around the young kids as well. So, you know, you ran into those younger players. And obviously the speed of recruiting these days is a lot different than what the pro side entails. So, again, that international scouting ability really has helped me in this progression to being a recruiting coordinator.
With your father's ties to the school and growing up a fan and having the intimate knowledge like you do, what did it mean when you took this job to him and told that situation?
You know, I think he was proud. You know, it's a proud moment. It was a proud moment. We were together. I was in Sarasota, where we lived, my wife and kids, and we were sitting at his house when this whole thing kind of went down, and the official offer per se. And you know, I had to talk to my family. We had to talk it out, and I hung up, and we talked for about an hour, and then he called me in the room, and he just kind of gave me a big smile, a big hug, and told me he was proud of me. Now, you know, don't screw it up. You know, get to work. You know, I've been fortunate. I've watched him win 6 state championships, 2 national championships. I was part of 2 state championships as a player. I wasn't a good player. I was an overachiever. But I was fortunate to see that process, and then on top of that, when I got to the Giants, I've been fortunate to win 3 there. And the bottom line is he looked at me and said, "Now get a college one. Go do what you have to do to get a college one," and that's our goal. That's what we're looking to do every day. That's what we're going to be out here working on.